What's up, everybody? Mr. OG Games here, and welcome back to the series, The Road to Castle 30. I wanted to remind you guys, if you haven't subscribed, now's a good time to do so, because at the end of this series, once we accomplish our goal of a level 30 castle, I will be doing a massive giveaway to all the subscribers on the channel. The winner of the giveaway will get the level 30 castle. So I just wanted to take a second to remind you guys, if you haven't subscribed, now's the time to do so. But today, a couple things. Wanted to share with you guys, we have now leveled up, or started the process of leveling up to a 14 there, as you could see. And the time had come. I couldn't wait any longer, a couple hours, so went ahead and used some speed ups to go ahead and get us up to this level 14. Now, at level 14, there's nothing real exciting. You don't unlock any buildings or anything like that. But unlocking level 14 brings us one step closer to level 15. And level 15 brings some more land for your castle and also iron. So that's something that we're going to be getting into here very soon. So we are at 14, and at this point now, the resources become more and more scarce in the castle, so gathering is a must all the time. We're also getting some, I call, resource aid from some fellow alliance members to keep everything pumping. So we're gathering, we're getting some help with the resources. Everything's coming together for us to continue to grow the castle at a pretty good rate. Here in the near future, we will be getting on some march setups. Once we get into a little bit higher tier troop, that's when I feel that it would be best to kind of go over some of that with you. So that's coming up as well. But today I wanted to wrap the remaining of the video up on the hospital and hospital capacity. What does that mean? What does it do? How does it benefit you? What is the strategy? Where do you want to be with that for any situation? So we're going to go over that and give some key details on how to build it up. What's the, what you need to build it up in order to successfully maximize the amount of troops that you can heal in certain situations, especially defending. When you're attacking somebody, if you lose troops, well, you lose troops, although some do get wounded. But I do want to go over this. I think it's a big important part of the city, and I want to make sure everybody knows the ins and outs of the hospital. So let's go ahead and get right straight into it, okay? Okay, so let's take a look at the hospital. The hospital is one of your most important buildings in the castle, in my opinion. Your hospital is there to heal all of your wounded troops. Now, taking a look at the hospital, we'll go to details here. It basically works like this. Each hospital level, and we'll go here, for every level you are, starting level 1, 2, 3, and so forth, each level allows you to heal 1,000 troops. So we're right now at a level 11, which allows us to heal 11,000 troops at 22% healing speed, better than if we didn't have it at all. Basically, your healing speed increases with each level. Now, 11,000 troops, that's nowhere near the size of our march, right? That is right. So hand in hand with the hospital are your tents. Go into our tents, medical tents. More information. Each level of medical tent gives you an additional 500 troops to heal. So Right now, for instance, this medical tent is at level 9, which allows me to heal an additional 4,500 troops. So what you need to do, and this is what I've always done, and I can even share a reference with you in my current level 30 that I have. You want your, and this is how I look at it, because when you're attacking someone, you're gonna have casualties, and you'll never go without losing troops and just healing them all. That's just not gonna happen. So the main factor in the hospital plays a big part in defensive battles and also in events. Your defensive battles, if I were to take a march of 50,000 troops, and let's say one of our alliance members are being attacked, I send that 50,000 march to his castle, say he's hit and hit hard, and say for instance I lose all my troops, 50,000 of them. Now if my hospital wounded level capacity is 50,000, then I will not lose a single troop in that battle. They will all go to wounded. So the best strategy is to always have your hospital capacity level equal to your march. Now there's ways to get around it as well. When you activate VIP in certain levels, you do get an increase of capacity, healing capacity. There's equipment that you can forge and get additional healing capacity. I like to think of those as being additionals. That's my additionals to my march. Meaning that if I had that 50,000 man march and my capacity in my hospital was 50,000, well, if I have VIP activated to where I'm getting capacity raised a little bit, if I've got some equipment that's giving me some, that's just an extra bonus for me. Because what if you forget to activate the VIP? You know? What if maybe you changed equipment to gather or something one day and you forgot to change it back? So, rule of thumb, always have your hospital capacity equal to one march. That's my rule of thumb. Now, if we go over another way to see that quickly, would be to go to your drill grounds, go to your marching armies. Okay? In your top right corner, we see my wounded. Okay? 0 wounded, 30,827 troops. That's my capacity that I can take. And then if we look at my march, we'll just pick a number 5. Okay? My march capacity is 37,400. Okay? So one of my marches is 37.4. My wounded capacity is 30.8. So what's that tell you? I need to get my hospital levels up. And I also need to get the medical tents up. That's going to give me that extra difference. Now, the only reason I don't currently have that there is because I've jumped up quite a bit here recently. And I'm coming on the back end trying to swing it back out to make everything leveled up again. But I hope that helps you guys. I mean, the hospital, it's a big factor in a lot of different things, and it can make or break you as a player, especially when you're defending, because in the early stages, there might be a big 15, 20 player stack on one city, and maybe their embassy only lets 400,000 people in, you know, and you get in there and you get annihilated But yeah, you're going to get some kills, and the only thing you're going to get is wounded troops, as long as you keep your hospital wounded capacity equal to that march. But if you guys like this video, smash the thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, y'all keep gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.